Alaska, pot d'or. Dude, that was part 1. We didn't get it on film last year.
No.
Oh,
Really
Alaska,
good.
part 1.
My daddy taught the way of life I passed down to my kids. Showed me how to shoot and hunt and fish and how to live. Said I was born for the great outdoors, but the choice is up to you. Man, I always choose the outdoor option. Outdoor option. The outdoor option. Outdoor option.
10 yards.
The outdoor option. That's the life I choose, the outdoor option.
The Outdoor Option is brought to you by Rhino Blinds, the toughest blind on the market today, and that's no bull. LidCam, get the shot every time. Sheffield Financial, personal service, it's that simple. T-Rex, ferociously strong tape. Skag Power Equipment, simply the best. Capsule Feeders, the original sit and fill feeder. And 10-Point Crossbow Technologies, there is no substitute.
The town of Sitka, Alaska is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's small, quiet, but yet massive in its beauty.
And the one thing you notice there in Sitka is that there was very few pleasure crafts. They were all working fishing boats, all the way from the little salmon boats all the way up to the deadliest catch crab boats. You could tell that this community was thriving because of the type of fishery they had there, so everybody worked in some form or another.
This trip was extra exciting because not only was it me, my dad, my grandpa, and my brother, but this time I had the girl power on my side because my sister-in-law Bailey and my mom were both there too.
So my parents are celebrating 30 years of marriage this year. And in one of the many ways of celebrating it, what a better place to do it than in Sitka, Alaska.
This kind of stuff doesn't get any better than that. You know, and to have my wife up here with our 30th anniversary and be able to share this kind of a trip, like I said before, you know, I'm a very blessed man and very blessed father and very blessed husband to be able to have the ability to be able to do these kind of things and to have a supportive wife like that. And my hat goes off to her, and I'm really glad she's here to share the moments with us and the whole family.
We're headed back up here where we were last year. We came up to Sitka for the first time. The Catleon River that's up here at the long end of this long bay. And it was a glacier-fed river that feeds down into there, and we're trying to hit the tide just right. The tide moves up and fills up the river, and we'll kind of move up with the tide. Just crystal clear water. We caught a bunch of dolly varns and a bunch of pink salmon. And I'm hoping that we end up having the same luck, because this will definitely be some memories that'll last a lifetime if it's the same as what it was last year.
We come to our first location, everybody gets out of the boats, we're all excited to start fishing. Shannon and my dad head up the river, I stay back to fish the mouth. I hook into my first fish, I'm pumped, then I quickly realize, oh man, I gotta net this thing myself.
We got one here. Yeah. Ooh, that's a big one.
Hey Bailey, can you come help me? Not that ambidextrous, or however you say it. Oh, yeah! I got him. Woohoo! Look at that. Man, oh man, that's exciting. Look at that. Out here with Jamie Steinson and Sitka Fish in Sitka, Alaska. First pink salmon of the day, first pink salmon of the trip. We're using a pink colored jig just out here with the tides really high right now. We're kind of in some brackish water where the freshwater stream meets the saltwater ocean bay. And these salmon are just cruising up through here along with some other trout. And he chased it all the way in right here close to the shore and got him in a nice little fight, hooked him, and netted him myself here. So we'll get him back in the water. It's number one for the day, many more to come.
Closed captioning provided by LidCam. Get the shot every time. This segment of The Outdoor Option is brought to you by T-Rex, ferociously strong tape.
Look at this, all the way through here, just as gorgeous as could be.
Well, we're really excited to have my grandpa along with us as usual, but with the rising and falling tides, it's hard for him to get in and out of the boat. But he doesn't have a problem staying in the boat and fishing, and Sitka Fish did a great job of accommodating him.
What he didn't know is we wanted him to be in the boat, so we kind of put him over there out of the way, because no matter where we go, he ends up catching all the fish while we sitting there have to watch him.
He got me wet.
This is the first time I've ever gotten the chance to fish in Alaska. Jamie was an awesome guide and got us into fish right away.
You tighten it up. Looks like a dolly. Yep. It's called Dolly Varden, Shannon. Don't step too far backward. There you go. Yeah. You got your first Dolly Varden on the first cast.
I couldn't be more prouder of her, to be able to do this. She doesn't recognize in her own mind just how talented she can be at a lot of different things and how hardworking she is and how much of a good learner she is. But one of these days, after I tell her a couple thousand times, you know, she'll get in her mind that she's really, you know, something else, you know, when it comes to this outdoor stuff and the fishing and the hunting. I'm just extremely proud of her.
Right there.
She got into the fish here at this river. She was just having a blast.
Yeah! Number 2.
Shoot some.
That one's big one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Shannon couldn't wait to put the fish back so she can catch another one, which is awesome to see.
That one.
That's cheating. That was cheating.
I was like, I'm really trying to help him.
We all know that when it comes to hunting and fishing, things don't always go according to plan. I always like to keep a roll of T-Rex tape in my backpack for when things like this pop up. So say you're crossing a river with some sharp rock edges. You might get a hole in your boot. But with a little bit of T-Rex tape, you'll be good to go in no time.
Hey folks, this is Dan Reaser from the Outdoor Option TV show, here to talk to you about capsule feeders. We've used capsule feeders for over 5 years, and these are one tough feeder.
Hi, I'm Steve Dutton. I have a ranch near Utopia, Texas, and I've had a capsule feeder, and I'm telling you, it is one of the greatest inventions of the 21st century. My favorite thing about the capsule feeder is that corn lasts at least 2 times as long as in a regular feeder.
Here with me is the 800-pound feeder, where you can fill it up at the beginning of the season, and it'll run and last for months and months. This feeder is designed to keep you from losing lots of feed to animals like raccoons, hogs, bears, and other animals, so it's there for the animals you want to feed. The best part about these feeders is they sit right down on the ground. No more climbing a ladder with a bag of corn on your shoulder and taking a chance of falling or having your feeder tip over in the wind or by animals knocking it over.
You can take that sack of corn right off the tailgate of a truck, open it up, and dump it right into the hole in the side of it. They're the greatest device. They have a heavy American-made motor in them. These are no doubt the best quality feeders on the market today.
These are a great feeder. So for more information, go to capsulefeeders.com.
This segment of The Outdoor Option is brought to you by Sheffield Financial.
Well, this trip was extra special for me because I was able to bring my wife Bailey, fiance at the time, out to beautiful Alaska with me and try to get her into some big Alaskan salmon. Now, Bailey is one of those people that when we first started dating, she knew nothing about the outdoors. So it's been a fun process converting her into an outdoors woman. And this was just so great, and I was so happy that she was willing to come out here to beautiful Alaska and try to catch some really big salmon with me.
It's pulling.
Okay, just hold it, Just hold it there. You're okay.
I'm so scared.
Hold it there. Okay, just lift.
I can't.
You're okay, you're okay.
I'm scared I want to bust it.
You're okay, just hold it there. Yeah! Way to go!
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah!
It was really an accomplishment that I think that people just don't understand when somebody's not raised in that atmosphere. We like to get people involved in the outdoors. That's why we chose the outdoor option. And there's a moment there where Bailey was able to catch a fish on her own.
That is a beautiful pink salmon caught by the one and only Bailey, my fiance.
Okay.
Look at that. You gotta touch it at least.
No,
Just touch it
that
on top
was
of.
sweet.
Wow. These things are coming in here and hitting, like, did that hit right there close to the, pretty close in, or out there a little bit?
I just was reeling.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
real pretty.
Yep.
You sure you don't want to touch it?
Yeah, I'm great. Danny, it's taking me somewhere so crazy. I am, but I'm not.
Now wind down. There you go.
Gone.
No, it's still there. And to be honest with you, she blew me away. I was really impressed with how well she caught on to catching the fish, reeling them in, and fighting them, all the way to getting them into the net. And so I must say, I think I officially got her hooked.
You got a human. I did. I caught a husband.
Bailey caught her first pink salmon out at the mouth of the river. Now this is her first salmon in the heart of the river. So we're trying to convert her to an outdoors woman, and I think we got her. We're working on it. But man, this is just so exciting. It makes me so happy. We're getting married this December, and I finally got under a big Alaska salmon, so this is awesome.
I have to let it go. Can I drop it in the
Let's
water?
get him back.
I can
Put him back in the net.
Oh, it's trying to get me.
Good job. Thanks.
The Outdoor Option is brought to you by these fine sponsors. This segment of the Outdoor Option is brought to you by 10-Point Crossbow Technologies.
No. Turn your head. Come on. There we go. It's time to go now. Want me to keep following? Yeah, he's trying to run down. He's manhandling him to keep him out of that wood down there. Okay, take your time with him. Just back him out of the water, Shannon. Keep walking out of the water. Keep backing him up. Keep backing him all the way to shore. Okay, we got him. Holy cow. He had to go down there and do a marathon run. Look at Shannon. We got a double header. Yeah. Holy cow, that was hard on the arms. That's why, you know, when you use the fly rods up here, after a few fish, we go back to the spinning rod. Oh, Shannon hooked him and I said, just drag him backwards to the shore. Oh. Which one was that?
Yours.
Yeah, it was mine. That's Shannon's.
The fishing out here was incredible, and it's definitely one of my favorite places to fish.
We've caught them with every different type of fishing rod. We've caught them with fly rods, spinning gear. Just amazing trip. You know, it just is a dream come true for me to be able to get up here and bring Danny and Shannon up here and bring my dad, bring my wife Mila, you know, to be able to share in this, and Danny's future wife Bailey. Just, you know, we've had some first time things have happened on this trip that will be memories that last a lifetime. And, you know, to be able to go to trips like this is really special. See, I told you how much fun this would be, didn't I?
Yeah, once you get into them, you really get into them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them, huh?
Yeah.
It's probably some of the biggest fish you've ever caught, is it not?
Yeah, it's
on a
really
spinning rod?
exciting too.
Oh.
They put up a good fight.
Oh yeah, they do. Even to Shannon, they put up a good fight. Wow, amazing.
This river is just absolutely beautiful, and the fish from it are beautiful too.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And think you had a hold of a couple really bigger ones than that, but these are really big.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's really exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad to be able to share it with you. You gonna let him go now?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
ready to go.
All right, let's.
Can I let him go?
You wanna let him go? This is a dream come true for me. I've dreamed of this since I was a little boy, coming up here and fishing a waterfall.